Hello TV fans and welcome to Lost in the Reel. It's been a very tumultuous year for many, including myself, but it's the movies and TV that have gotten us through all of the hardship. Creators are still telling very thought-provoking human stories through their work, despite all of the negativity happening around us. It's a beautiful thing to see such groundbreaking output continuing to happen in the television landscape. So I'm here now to celebrate my 10 favorite TV series of 2025. And my number 10 favorite series of the year is Adolescence on Netflix. Enough has been said about this 4-part British miniseries. It is a brilliant examination of toxic masculinity, the harms of social media, and how those things shape the identity of our male youths. Stephen Graham and young Owen Cooper are beyond excellent in their roles, and the way the show is filmed, with each episode being one shot, is extremely ambitious and executed so well that it completely immerses you in the plot. This series is chilling, raw, and will stick with you long after it's over. My number 9 is The Studio on Apple TV+. Seth Rogen's bombastic look into the behind-the-scenes world of the entertainment industry is hilarious and so much fun to watch. We get transported into this exclusive society.
Don't you know it's an exclusive club?
That produces content that we all consume, but yet we have little knowledge of what actually goes down inside of it until now. The main cast, including Seth Rogen, Ike Barinholtz, and Catherine O'Hara, along with the slew of all-star cameos, make this an affair that is charming and laugh-out-loud funny. The series is beautifully shot, also integrating many oneers, as they call it, to immerse you into this world. I found The Studio to be both insightful and also wildly entertaining, and cannot wait to see where Rogen takes it into season 2. This is a definite must-see for any movie or TV buff. My number 8 is Severance Season 2 on Apple TV+. The long-awaited second season of Severance finally arrived this year, and while I loved most of it, and it does sit firmly in my top 10, I also found it to be mildly disjointed and spinning its wheels. And while I count the first season's finale to be one of the best episodes of all time, this second season's finale was frustrating and all over the place. Still, the ensemble of the series, including Britt Lauer, Tramell Tillman, and of course, Adam Scott, are all phenomenal. The series is gorgeous to look at and is endlessly imaginative in its storytelling. I do hope that in the next season, the writers get more focused and start putting together all of the pieces that they've laid out. I really don't want Severance to go completely off the rails, because it's damn near close. My number 7 is The Four Seasons on Netflix. The freshman season of Netflix's ensemble dramedy about a group of adult friends and couples who go on a trip each season is a breezy, delightful, and touching show that I could not get enough of. This is easy viewing and not nearly as heavy as some of the other shows on this list, but sometimes it's just nice to sit down, relax, and watch something easily digestible. The Four Seasons has an outstanding cast, including Tina Fey, Steve Carell, Will Forte, and Coleman Domingo, that make you instantly fall for their charming but deeply flawed characters.
You're deeply flawed.
I can't wait to spend more time with each of them in season 2, especially after that heartbreaking season finale. If you want a show that is equivalent to a brisk beach read, The Four Seasons is perfect for you. Fun fact, this is the one show this year that I binge watched in a single sitting. My number 6 is Overcompensating on Amazon Prime. From the crazy mind of social media star Benito Skinner, Overcompensating is like if American Pie and Animal House had a gay baby. This is absolutely raunchy, cringy, laugh-out-loud hilarity, mixed with heartwarming coming-of-age drama. Skinner plays a college freshman who is known as an all-star athlete, but is hiding his sexual orientation. He pledges to a fraternity, and to keep his secret, overcompensates with toxic masculinity, and chaos ensues. The first couple of episodes of this show were a little rough.
That's rough, buddy.
And Skinner definitely still has some work to do as a storyteller, but he is extremely charismatic on screen and has created a series that I found to be surprisingly poignant, along with all of the gross out humor. My number 5 is Task from HBO. Mark Ruffalo stars as an FBI agent trying to track down the man responsible for a string of deadly robberies in HBO's riveting series, Task. The show is created by Brad Inglesby, who also brought us Mare of Easttown, an equally as thoughtful, slow burn drama. What I love about Inglesby's work is how intense and hard-hitting his thrills are, but that he punctuates those moments with lingering character-driven ones. In Task, you get to know every person involved on a deeply emotional level. So when shit hits the fan, you are entirely invested in what is going on. The cast is also incredible here, with the ever-reliable Ruffalo and Tom Pelphrey giving Emmy-worthy performances. But the rest of the ensemble is also outstanding. I found myself breathless and my heart pumping out of my chest after each episode of Task. And that is great television for you. And my number 4 is The White Lotus Season 3 on HBO. Mike White's seminal series about privileged people getting what's coming to them on vacation returned for its 3rd season in 2025. And was this shit crazy?
That's crazy. Batshit crazy.
The series, which provides some very juicy water cooler talk every season, returned to form, in my opinion at least. The 2nd season just didn't hit as hard and wasn't as engaging as the first, but The White Lotus Thailand proved to be everything that I was missing. It was shocking, thrilling, the cast was terrific. Shoutouts to Amy Lou Wood, Carrie Coon, and Jason Isaacs. And White's knack for observing raw human behavior has never been so astute. Here's hoping that White can continue his streak with the 4th season in Paris. My number 3 is Heated Rivalry on Crave/HBO Max. This gay hockey show has become an absolute phenomenon in the last few weeks, breaking IMDb and streaming ratings records. It's the first show I can think of geared primarily towards gay relationships that has found such crossover appeal. And while I think it's the first 2 episodes that were filled with steamy sex scenes that started the conversation, it was Heated Rivalry's tender, delicate hand at depicting same-sex romances that kept the conversation going. Stars Hudson Williams and Connor Story have become overnight sensations, and for good reason. The two have chemistry that explodes off of the screen, and their forbidden love affair has become must-watch television. While I ideally try to stay away from obsessive fan culture,
I'm not obsessing.
I'm just
okay?
wondering,
I'm not obsessing.
Could all
this show makes it very hard to stay away from. My number 2 is The Pit on HBO Max. What happens when you take the star of TV's most beloved medical drama, ER, Noah Wyle, and plop him smack dab in an emergency room again, but on HBO? You get The Pit, a no-frills, no-holds-barred, edge-of-your-seat series that will make you never look at hospitals, or the people working in them, the same way again. Wiley plays the head of an emergency room in Pittsburgh who is grappling with PTSD from a past incident in the hospital. The first season takes place during a single 15-hour shift, each episode being 1 hour of that shift, which will test every person working in that ER to their limits. This series really shows the audience as realistically as possible, with fantastic practical effects, mind you, what it's like to endure this work on a daily basis. If you're not into medical dramas, this won't be for you. But for everyone else, The Pitt is must-watch television at its finest. And finally, my number one favorite TV show of 2025 is Common Side Effects on Adult Swim. I have tried to find comparisons for Adult Swim's Common Side Effects, and the best I could come up with is Breaking Bad meets Rick and Morty. But that really doesn't do this series justice because it is so original. There's really nothing else like it. The series follows a man named Marshall who has discovered a mushroom that heals all ailments. He wants to find a way to mass produce it to save humanity. But the FBI and pharmaceutical companies will do whatever they can do to steal it and to make a fortune off of his findings. Common Side Effects is equal parts psychedelic cartoon, paranoid action thriller, and timely social commentary on our incredibly flawed healthcare system. Every frame is stunning to look at once you get past the kooky character designs, and I found myself yearning to get to each new episode after one jaw-dropping cliffhanger after another.
What the fuck?
I am unbelievably happy that Adult Swim took a chance on this show and renewed it for another season, so hopefully it can find the audience it deserves. Common Side Effects is a masterpiece, and I will continue to sing its praises until the world takes notice. Thank you so much for watching Lost in the Reel. What are your favorite TV series of 2025, and what are your thoughts on mine? Sound off in the comment section down below. Make sure to be respectful. And until next time, my friends, take care.